realize that we've got like no like unity of our sales action showing up.
Oh, okay.
So I'll let you go in. So it's dual stick.
Yeah.
You know, move and shoot, Geometry Wars style. You fly around. You get the left trigger. That'll drop you down on the ground. Left trigger. Now your robot. You know, it's the same thing. Moving and shooting. If you use the left trigger when you're over a unit, you'll pick it up. So if you're up in the air and then you're over a unit, so find somebody and pick them up with the left trigger, and then you can fly around. You get your orders at the bottom. The D-pad will change those. By default, they'll just sit there and like attack anybody that comes near them.
Okay.
So you just drop him off. Well, the first thing we need to do is capture some outposts. So I can show you the build menu. That's on the right bumper. So hold down the right bumper, push up, and push up to the infantry, and then press A. And that'll build some of the infantry. And you can queue up to 3 of them if you want. You just keep pressing A, and it'll build some more. So then you let go, and you know they build really fast. So you fly up to any base that's yours, your main base or your smaller base. Pick the guy up with the left trigger. Now he's showing you where he wants to go. That little arrow there is showing you, I want to go to this nearest place that's not mine. And you drop him next to that, and he'll walk inside.
Oh, okay.
And then you capture that. This is the a new place that you can get recharged from. You can pick up units from. You get more resources from. It gives you money for your economy, building more units.
Yeah.
So you got another infantry guy waiting there. Yeah, you can take out the tank if you want. You hold down the right trigger, and then push in the direction of him, and you'll swipe hold down the right trigger.
Okay.
And right trigger, and then you'll swipe your sword.
Oh, nice.
There you go. So you're pretty damaged. See this little sliver of life you've got left?
Yeah.
So go back over the base, any base, and then you can take this infantry over to the next one. He'll show you where he wants to go. See the little arrows saying that's my objective. Just drop him next to it, he'll go inside. Sometimes you have to escort them so a tank doesn't squash them. So now this central area is pretty contested, so you want to start building some tanks, start building some rocket trucks. So right bumper to get back into your menu. So come down to like the tanks and the rocket trucks, build like one of each of those maybe. So those guys will be built. You know, it builds them in order. It looks like you've still got an infantry guy in your queue. You can just throw him out and wish him luck. Doesn't matter. They're disposable. So jump back up there. I think your tank was able to kill that red tank. So you pick the infantry up, throw them off. You'll start building your next unit as soon as you clear, what's in the production line. Now you got a rocket truck. The rocket trucks are really nice. Throw him down there. He'll hit the enemy AirMechs as they're flying over, as well as the ground stuff. And then the tanks, they've got a lot of armor, so it's good to have them just where you put them. Like, so enemies come through, they'll first hit the tank, and then the rocket trucks will hit them with the rockets. So I'd build some more of those. I'd also build a supply truck. So go back to your menu. So the supply truck down here. Build one of those guys. They build quite fast. So let the menu go back. And then pick that guy up, and you can drop him off. See, there's actually another supply truck here. You drop them next to each other, and they'll heal each other and any unit that is damaged. So they'll keep them topped off. So you can start building some more tanks. I mean, the economy isn't realistic in this because we're giving you a lot of money, so it doesn't really matter. You have to build the cheap units like these ones, so you can focus on these. The turret is really good, but you have to actually ferry it around. So it's a good defensive structure. Not so much, it's good. It's very expensive, but because there's no tracks on it, it just plants itself. So you have to physically always move it around. So it's more flexible to have stuff like the tanks and the rocket trucks. If you set them to capture, they'll move to the next position. So you set them to capture and then just drop them, he'll go. So you might want to scout out the area that he's going to go, like across that bridge, check out what's there. Okay, so there's a tank. You could drop down and take these guys out. It'll make the life of your units a lot easier. Yeah, those guys are all pretty easy. You just tear them up, either sword or with your gun. Cool. So, you could send some more units over to help capture this. Like, you don't want to destroy it, you only want to capture it. You want to destroy their main base, but, that's a much bigger obstacle once you get past the next bit.
Only infantry that can capture?
Only infantry are small enough to go inside. So you can send these guys to capture, they just set up a perimeter waiting for the infantry. So you need 4 infantry to take over one of these mini bases. So you just, so you just just drop them down. He'll go in there. You know, you can use the Y button to repeat build. So if you know what you built last, you can just keep adding more. It's useful when you're doing like a push and you need tanks. There's one red guy that's snuck into your base. That's why he wants to go that way. So it's okay to let him. Yeah, it's not until he gets 4 that it changes sides.
Yeah.
So they'll go wherever the closest place that he needs to be is. So now they'll always go to the forward position.
Yeah.
Because you got that one in there. So this will be the last one you need, and then you're setting up your new like front position here. So if you drop that guy, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, but there's a tank. Oh my! I can't believe he survived the tank. Okay, you're doing good, but now you need more tanks, more rocket trucks, supply trucks.
Okay. Oh crap!
Yeah, any of that stuff you just. Oh, get over your base. See, he came in. You know, you weren't looking. It doesn't really matter though if you die. It's like, this isn't your life, this is your level. So you're actually progressively leveling up. You're becoming more powerful, you get more ammo. So by the end of the game, you're a complete badass. It's like, it's a little bit of like choosing your hero in some other games. Like you actually have different AirMechs. They all have different abilities, different shapes. Like there's the chopper and stealth fighter, like a flying saucer and the hover tank thing. Whatever has an air mode and a ground mode, you know, works for us. So we have this like the selection of the AirMechs you have. Then is the pilot. You choose the pilot, the AirMech, and then you choose the 8 units. And then if you want like a fast attack assortment of units that are like lighter armor but they move faster, you choose those. Or you can do more defensive units. You know, it's up to you, whatever you want. So you're right at the enemy base. So before you do anything else, like, you know, put those guys there, that's good. Then take a quick tour of the area. Scope out this area, just don't move. Don't stop moving. You know, or you'll have a bad day. Yeah, you can actually shoot them down, as you're noticing. But also if there's only a few missiles, they're not going to kill you. So you just sit over one of your bases, it'll recharge you faster than they'll hurt you. Now if there's like 20 missiles, you're dead no matter what.
Yeah.
So you want to go back to your forward position and start, you know, building up, you know, the tanks, the rocket trucks. So you want to send them into the enemy base. They'll have a much better time against the anti-air than you will.
Yeah.
So tanks and rocket trucks, they're the best things. Yeah, so you're already full. Your queue is full. Yeah. Oh no! Drop it! Because if you die while you're carrying a unit, it'll blow up the unit too.
Okay.
So they're just like whenever you're in trouble, you just like bail. You just drop things. That's probably what you want to do. See, you're moving slower also when you're carrying something, and you're burning more energy. So sometimes you'll sit back at your base, you'll order some units, but you pick it up in the forward position. That's why you really want to control these smaller bases. Yeah, so you can also creep up that front line that you've got by putting those guys closer and closer, like from the. No, go to the most forward one, like all the way forward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you need to start rebuilding those guys, or you can move these guys up.
Oh, I got that one right there.
That supply truck he won't take much in terms of you know, direct hits from a tank or something.
Yeah.
So he needs some guys around him. Like if the supply truck is the closest thing to the enemy, he's not going to last very long.
Yeah, would it be good to move these guys up?
You could, you know, if you're playing a multiplayer game, you know, the player might recognize you're weak there. The AI isn't that hard to deal with right here.
Yeah.
So just keep building stuff. You can put them close to that edge in that canyon, and they'll start shooting at the anti-air stuff on their own before you do your actual order for them to go in. So the rocket trucks are great because they also shoot down the enemy AirMech. It's a pretty handy unit to be using. You want to take one of these tanks here that are further back, pick it up and use the D-pad to attack, and drop him. He'll roll in there. You just have to watch when those missiles come, jump back to your base, get healed up. So you're at the point now where you can probably just, as long as you've got stuff building, keep sending stuff in, keep building, keep hitting Y, and just keep sending stuff in. Like all these guys here, you should be sending those guys in.
I can pick them up, assign attack, drop them in.
Yep. I actually find like when I'm trying to do a lot of orders, I'll use my left thumb on the movement and keep my right thumb on the D-pad. It sounds a little weird, but if you get your right thumb, okay, you won anyways. So drop down here and you can just blow the hell out of these guys. So shoot them up. Yeah, they just go up like firecrackers. And you can kill your own guys too at that point. But you've won. Congratulations. You have won your first game of AirMech. That's awesome.
It's really cool actually. I liked it a lot.
Here, you can help us test.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Thanks a lot.